What's up, Brian? Chris here, the owner of CMP Marketing and Design. And in this video, I love seeing that. Leaving them wet since 2002, that's awesome. But in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do to bring more customers straight to your business using your website and your Google Business Profile as the tools. The topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for your business if you use these strategies. More importantly, how you could easily get an extra 30 jobs per month or more consistently just in Boise if you do what I'm about to show you right here in this video. But first off, man, I checked out your website, and I have to say it absolutely stomps your competitors. Your marketing video up here is on point. I love your headline. I love the fact that you show trust badges and everything off the rip. It's laid out really well. I read your story, and this is an absolutely incredible story. So not only can they get behind your website and your design looking as professional as you do, you also have such a compelling story, and people want to get behind that, I'm sure, as well. I want to get behind that personally. It's such an amazing thing that you've done here, actually delivering who you are, your come up, your success story. And honestly, I can't say enough good things about what I'm seeing here. It absolutely blew me away. But you're not quite getting everything that you could be out of your website just yet, which is what I'm about to fix right here with this video. But getting into the first topic, and that's page content. So page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of any site. Now, you actually need about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your home page to be optimized with Google, depending on your competition and keywords. And this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. And what a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched in Google that indicates that person's ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked at pressure washing Boise, Idaho, right? You know they're looking to get a job done, and it's in an area that you target. And when you rank for these words, you come up first and get more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to buy. And to sum it up, Google loves information and relevancy. And it actually has bots that will come and scan your website to try to find out what services you offer and what areas you cover. And in your content, you can place your keywords that tells Google exactly what terms you want to be put in front of when people search for them. That's why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for anything. So I'm not even going to compare you to your competitors, because honestly, I don't think your competitors are doing a very good job here right now. The biggest websites that you're competing against right now are directory sites like Angie's List and Home Advisor, which means there is a pretty big gap in your market right now for somebody just waiting to fill it. Usually when I see that, and there's a ton of search volume as well to lead to a lot of customers, that means there's just this giant gap, right? You've already have a head start. You've already started to push power to your website. You've already made an amazing marketing setup right here with your website. So it's just going to be that much easier for you to continue going with this and get even more customers doing what I'm about to show you. So the second topic I'm going to go over with you are backlinks. To do that, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. And as you can see here, you already have a little bit going on, right? So I don't want you to get confused by these numbers. I don't know if you're literate to all this stuff yet, so I'm going to break these down for you. The UR is the power of the page being searched. In this case, it is your home page. The DR is the power overall of your entire website as a whole. This is the number of backlinks that you have, the number of referring domains, which is the website sending those backlinks, the number of organic keywords you're currently ranking for, and the estimated amount of traffic based on Ahrefs pattern recognition that you're getting to this website. Now, your Google Analytics might be reflecting that you might be getting about 5 to 10 times higher than what's reflected here. It's impossible to know exactly how much data, how much traffic a website is getting, unless you have code directly embedded into that website tracking those things, such as Google Analytics. But this just gives an estimation, and it's typically about 5 to 10 times higher. So a backlink is super simple. It's just another website linking to yours through theirs, either through a clickable text or image. So if I clicked on this link right here and it brought me up to your website, that's an example of this website sending your website a backlink. And the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's kind of like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, except not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to give you more authority in Google's eyes, because quality always wins with backlinks. And by relevant, I mean if you had other window cleaning or pressure washing sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut, for obvious reasons, right? Now, we could actually take a look at your competitors' backlinks to find out what they're using. Now, one of your competitors right here for pressure washing, and this one's the highest ranking that I could find, pressure washing PWSI, right? Now, they don't have a lot going on and they're getting a little bit of traffic, probably about 5 to 10 times higher than this, maybe 140 traffic that's relevant specifically to pressure washing, which is still a good amount that you guys might be missing out on, right? A little bit of power here, but we could find out what referring domains they're using, what backlinks that they actually have, and we can use it as a roadmap to beat them at their own game, which once again, you're already really ahead of the game here. So it's going to make it that much easier for you to actually beat all of these guys and dominate your entire market, especially with the campaign you already have set up. But I want to go ahead and take a look at some of their keywords real quick and find out what they're actually ranking for. So pressure washing Boise, Idaho, right? This one's a perfect example of one that you are not currently taking advantage of. All of these pressure washing and power washing keywords, I'm not really seeing too much for you. I was seeing you were in high position for window washing keywords, and it's great that you have that, but you're missing your whole other service that you could be potentially targeting with this. So you've got window cleaning pretty much locked down. Some of the window cleaning keywords are a little bit low still, but most of them, especially the big ones, you have on lock, which is awesome. But yes, definitely. And the reason why I grabbed these keywords over here to show you in the beginning, and I'll explain those to you in here in just a minute, these are all of the ones that you aren't ranked super high for. So these are all the ones that we are counting to actually add to what you already currently have. But let's take a look at a Google search real quick. The first thing you see here is an amazing tool called the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in this top position typically means at least an extra 40 or 50%, sometimes even 100% more calls than top organic rank alone with just the website. Now, what gets you ranked here, amongst other things, is having a stronger and larger citation profile than your competitors. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted in a directory such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And yes, there are a lot of other ranking factors here, but your organic ranking and your citations are some of the biggest. You can also rank in multiple areas all at once using the same profile, as well as capture all of those near me keywords like pressure washing near me. So let's say, for example, your Google business profile was set up right where this pin drops. The more power you push to it, the larger the area it's going to cover. Now you have people from up to 20 miles surrounding your Google business profile, depending on how much power you push to it, looking for any of the services that you're relevant towards, looking for pressure washing or pressure washing near me, and you have the opportunity of coming up in this top position, getting all of those customers for it. Now just imagine if you were in the top position here and the top position here, and even maybe had a Google ad running. Who would be getting all of the business 100% of the time if you had that running? Now, once these strategies actually come together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at, why it's worth it. So just out of these extra keywords, the one that you're not currently ranking for, that's 690 searches every single month on average. Now, if you converted just 3% of those into paying customers, which is a low ball, that's 21 extra jobs per month from your website. And if you couple that with the Google Business Profile, you're looking at least an extra 30 jobs per month or more by using both strategies. Not including all the other keywords, all the other areas that you target, all the other services that you might offer, and all the other areas captured by your Google Business Profile either. This just kind of shows you how the numbers work and what you could expect. So how do we actually find these numbers though? The average click-through rate of somebody in the top position of Google is 28.5%, meaning if I looked up pressure washing Boise, Idaho, this guy, if he was a local business, would get about 28.5% of those site visits. 60 to 80% of those should actually call your business or fill out a lead form, depending on how well your website's set up. And if your closing rate is about 50%, which it typically is getting leads this way, here's what the numbers look like from just your website. If you're in the top position for a buyer intent keyword, they give you 100 searches a month, you can expect to close about 8 to 11 deals per month on average by maintaining that top position. I just like the low ball at 3% being the minimum, even though it's often higher, because hey, nobody's ever upset with the low ball, right? And I'm not sure what your margins are specifically, but if you multiplied your average profit per job by the number of jobs you would get, what could you guys be making this year if you actually did this? And Brian, this is what I do for a living, and while this video is going to help you start generating a really good amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or if you just have any questions whatsoever about any of this, you're more than welcome to shoot me a message back. You can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. Either way, I would really appreciate just a line of feedback so I know whether or not you got some value out of this video, or if I could have done or explained anything any better to you. But thank you so much, Brian. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon, my man.